very pleased to be with you. I'm happy and privileged. I already met the Meditation Magic in the US. The team, I was really wonderful. I was very glad to meet you and to see the wonderful experience that you have, then the whole initiative, and especially this initiative. It's absolutely fabulous, and I'm very happy to be part of it. So 111 days of conscious living. That's amazing. Conscious living, a transformational path, a transformational journey. Well, our lives are transformational journeys, but are we conscious? And therefore, I'm now introducing and this is a very, very dear topic to me, the power of belief. So how beliefs and the power of certainty and belief, how they influence our life. Are we enough aware that these beliefs that we have are guiding our life? Are we enough conscious of that? A famous Russian writer said, man is what he believes. And that's absolutely true. What are actually beliefs? They are basically guiding principles in our life that provide us direction and meaning in life. I'm trying to make things very simple. I hope I will be very I'll explain things in a very simple way, in a very practical way. So beliefs are practically organized filters of the way we see the world, the way we perceive the world. When we don't have beliefs, we have this inability to adapt. Well, actually, people feel disempowered when they don't have that certainty, that the belief that this is like this is like this. So we are actually conditioned from the very beginning of our life, from the very start. We are conditioned to see things in a certain way. Now, I'm asking you, are these beliefs limiting? And what is a limiting belief, finally? It's a state of mind that you think that this is the absolute truth. And very often they stop you from doing certain things because you believe that way and you don't believe that may be true, that may be possible. So they are, again, filters that keep us in our comfort zone. I'm very sure that you agree with me. So our limiting beliefs prevent us from shaping our life, changing things. And actually, they shape our life in a certain way, but not always for the better. Where are these beliefs originated? They originate definitely from the very beginning, from family values. Whatever you learn in your family, whatever you learn after that in your community, from your community, that's the milestones that you get. After that, from the education system, cultural background. The more experience you have, the more maybe trauma from life experience. Those of you who believe in past lives, they also come from past lives. I do believe, but everyone is free to believe again what they want. From religion, ideologies, science, technology, whatever, the society, whatever we hear, whatever we see, whatever we experience. So what are these limiting beliefs? I'm gonna give you some examples. So, well, I'm too old to go back to school. I've missed the chance to have my education, so I don't bother trying anything else. So another one, I have a wonderful business idea, but everyone is saying that it leaves me in it's not rational. I don't have even enough money to invest or whatever. Is not going to take me anywhere. So I don't try it. My personality does not match to this kind of job or whatever. I'm not going to try because it's for very highly ranked people. So I'm not going to. Myself, I've been told from the very beginning when I was little, oh, you are not very good for dancing. I really love dancing. Yeah, I wanted to become a dancer actually, a professional dancer. I loved it, and but I was told that I was too little, too short. I'm a short little one. Um, I was too short and I was too fat. So you were not good. That was the teacher, but I loved it, and I didn't follow. Well, I did something else, but not that one. When I was in school, I'm a deep learner more than a quick learner. And I was always told, and teachers told my parents, well, she will never go to the university. She will never do any further studies because she's really too slow. She's really, and I was extremely shy. I could not speak in public. I was fainting. And they put a label on me. No, she's not going to do anything. But I loved it. I'm a curious person. I continue studies and I have 2 university degrees. So, not because someone is telling you, not because you give some impression, or you have some disabilities that you are not able to do it. So, how can we bypass this belief? You have to be open, you have to be conscious. And open for alternative solutions if you really want to something. And definitely self-empower. Self-empowerment, I believe it's the most important thing. Well, definitely first awareness. And that, therefore, we are speaking here, and I really welcome this initiative of conscious living. Being aware of what you are as a person. What is your potential? How do you live in this environment, in this country, in this society, in this world? The way you act, the way you do things, but mostly, what is your potential? What is your drive? What you would really like to do? How would you really like to be or to become or to accomplish? So do you really know? Did you find your meaning? Maybe this is just, I'm going too far to say that. Do you really find your meaning? Did you find your meaning in this life? Your purpose? I'm not even going there because eventually, when you take all these steps, you will get there to find your life purpose. Why am I here? So, when you have a strong belief that you can do something, you take massive action, and subsequently, you get great results. So, the core message here is that when you establish a certainty of the outcome, That's the fundamental difference between success and failure. Let's say you love sports and you would like to become a great athlete, to go upper and upper, to win competitions. And it's not only for the competitions, it's not for the race, it's for yourself, to overcome and to go upper, to have a win on yourself. So how do you get that? Or whatever may be, you want a job, the job of your life. How do you get there? You don't have that certainty of the outcome if you try. You don't have the belief that you can get there. So how can we make it? If you don't have that certainty of the outcome, understand that that shift creates a powerful upward spiral. If you believe that you can make it, then you get that power inside. You take that action and you may fail, but then again you try, because you are absolutely certain in your mind that well, maybe you're not absolutely certain, but you want it. It's the willingness. I really want. And then you cultivate. Cultivating certainty means achieving that state of awareness when you are confident enough to take action. So you try, and then you tap into your potential. And when you tap into your potential, you get the results. And those results, well, that creates that massive, you take that massive action, and then you get the results. Definitely, you first it's action, and then you get the results. And then you get into a cycle that of reinforcement, that reinforcement cycle, that you create that certainty that unlocks your potential. Of course, you take action because potential drives action, and then you yield, you get results, and those results strengthen your belief, and then it creates the momentum. With stronger belief that any individual tapped into more potential, because we have infinite potential, and it takes greater action, and with greater action we achieve greater results, and that creates that powerful momentum. So it's that upward reinforcement cycle. But you would ask me, yeah, but okay, there is something here. How can I unlock that certainty? How can I have that certainty that takes me to that drives me to action, and then action, and I get result, and then I tap into my potential. If I tap into my potential and I really know that I can do it, and then it strengthens my belief. How do I cultivate that? Well, by cultivating certainty in mentally, at the mental level, by mental conditioning. We all now know that what makes the difference? Let's take athletes, those who take the medal, who win the medal, and then the others that are beneath. Well, silver and then down. What makes the difference? They all have talent. They all work like hell. They all train and or overtrain. But what makes the difference? It's at the mental level. That mental conditioning, that mental training. And it's there. Those who have that mental strength wins and take over the others. And there stands their power. Mental conditioning. How can we condition our mind that we can make it? I'm taking again the example of an athlete, or I'll take both, of someone going to an interview, or a job interview. You go there, you condition your mind to the end result. You condition your mind. You visualize is by visualization. It's a wonderful technique. Most probably many of you know, most probably many of you use it. Some people are so gifted that they use it naturally. They've never learned. I met people who never learned that before. Nobody taught them, but intuitively they practice mental conditioning. They visualize themselves in that scene that they know, and then they program. It's like a movie. They plan that movie the way they would like to be and to behave. They create also the results in their head, the end result, by visualizing the entire scenario the way it should go. The same with the athletes. Actually, I worked with an athlete, a Belgian athlete who got a very good results, and we visualized the end results and the entire the entire action that she had to take, and whatever was that her, well, I'm sorry, the English word doesn't come. It comes only in French. So whatever the end result she wanted to achieve. And that was like a movie. We actually she planned every single step, at every single thing what she wanted to do, and eventually she managed. So mental conditioning, creating the result in your head and visualize it, and definitely practice and practice and practice. So that practice, that of course you cannot go to the Olympics if you are not an athlete. We have to be rational, and we have to understand that without a basis, we cannot really go any further. So we have to prepare ourselves. We have to, there are some really weird achievements that people finally get, just because they want that. And the universe puts all the elements in place so to support that idea. But definitely they work for it. Definitely they learn how to do it. Definitely there is a basis. Definitely there is, they really, they are all the time in that idea, and they work for it. And so therefore practice, practice, practice. So what kills people's dreams? Because many of us, all of us have dreams. Well, the lack of this absolute certainty of being able to do something. And that kills and prevents you to tap into your potential. Just that absolute certainty that help people to say that it's a must for me to move forward. And that takes you to the downward spiral of that weak belief that, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not, yeah, maybe I should try it. But then you take little action, and little action leads you to poor results. And then it reinforces negatively your belief. And it's a poisonous cycle finally, because your weak belief leads you to little action, or sometimes even non-action. Yeah, okay, I'll do it, but anyway, I know, you already know from the start that it's not going to work. So how do you want to get results? How do you want to get there? How do you want to whatever uh, get or become what you would like to, what you dream of? So, and then you get even less potential and say, yeah, no potential for me. Less potential, and then less action, even worse results, and then it takes you down. And of course, that belief, that the failure is reinforcing the disbelief, or people around saying, oh, come on, that's not going to work. You really need to be very strong for that. You really need whatever maybe. I had family members was surrounding me, telling that, yeah, you will. How do you want to become a psychologist or psychotherapist or whatever in psychology? Because this is really hard work, and this you really have to manage the language skills. You have to. All these people are disempowering you. If they give their opinion, okay, fair enough. But if you really strongly want something, if you really believe that you love that and that you have a calling for that, move for it. Strengthen your belief, because they are limiting you. They are limiting your potential. They are limiting your life. They are limiting everything that you would like to do and to become. And now I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Our beliefs become our reality. The limiting beliefs you have now don't have to stick with you forever. Remember that and process it. When we change our beliefs, what do we change? We change our behavior. We change our habits. When we change our behavior, we change our habits. And we can also start, and actually we should start from the habits. We change our habits because that's perfectly feasible. That's physical. And that's our willpower. We change our habits just little by little. And then all these habits that I have changed, they change my behavior. And once I have changed that behavior, I change the beliefs. Do you believe that you cannot walk for 10 miles? Change your habits. Go for a walk. First, just walk for 5 minutes. and then walk longer, next week a little bit longer and longer, and it becomes a behavior. Wow, I really want that, I really like that, I enjoy it. And it changes your belief that you can make it. You can make longer walks and you feel great. You are in the nature. You are, wow, I have the belief now that I can walk for 10 miles. But this needs regularity and this needs discipline and commitment. We are able to choose and create our habits and our routines. And we can. First, we create them, and then they create us. So that was my message today. Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you very much for being so many and the attendance. Well, the audience. It's very nice, a very nice audience. Thank you very much for having joined today. Now I'll be guiding you in a beautiful meditation. Just let me know. I don't remember for how long. How long should be the meditation?
Should we go for 25 minutes? Is 25 minutes should be okay?
Okay. Okay. That's
Thank
lovely.
you.
So the meditation, I will guide you into a beautiful Anapanasati meditation, which is a meditation, the meditation based on breath. You are observing your breath, you stay with the breath. In the very beginning, I will do a slight relaxation, a body scan with the relaxation. We place our mind and our attention on different parts and we relax the body, and gradually we will go into a mental state of calmness, and eventually we'll tap into our consciousness that will open, and we get that clearness, that calmness, that serenity that we are all looking for desperately sometimes.